Hello everyone, this is Ben again. Welcome to week one. Just want to give you a quick overview just so you have an understanding of what exactly it is you're expected to do this week. And this week is a little longer because I've decided to end the weeks on Tuesday night at midnight. So you've got from the start of Monday through next Monday and then also the full length of Tuesday up until midnight to get all this stuff done. So you really get 8 days, a little more than I guess this first week. Um, so here are your learning objectives. And this is Smith is the purple book, and then Williams is the smaller book of the two. And then I've got a learning objective from your peers, and I'm asking you to get to know one another and kind of band up in groups of three, and I'm calling them creative studios. And I call them creative studios because that's kind of that's another name for like a design studio or design firm. But I'm kind of taking this class in more of like a creative and visual storytelling direction, and so I'm kind of going with like, imagine yourself at least for the first half of the class or so working in groups of people that you would actually be working with to accomplish various tasks, and we'll kind of go through that as the weeks go on. But your first discussion there is the interviews, and basically just explain who you are, why you're in the class, what you hope to get out of it, and then kind of expand on like your strengths, weaknesses, what you can bring to a group. So maybe you can kind of mesh that way, but finding somebody that's got a good personality match to work with you is also important. So you've got a big job there. Then I've got some reading that I expect from you. Just the starting up section of the purple book, which is Smith. That explains downloading lesson files, getting comfortable with InDesign, and making sure it's installed properly. And then Williams, the smaller book, there's a short introduction which she calls the Joshua Tree Epiphany. It explains how she got a tree identification book, didn't realize that there were Joshua trees in her neighborhood all these years, or her parents' neighborhood all these years. So once you have something, once you know how to define something, what to call something, then you can see it and explain it everywhere. So that's what we're hoping to get out of this class in terms of design, is that once you understand what to look for in design, you'll be able to explain it in terms that other people can understand. So that's half of this class, is understanding what good design is. And then I've got an assignment for you. That's the A1, and it's crap. It stands for, well, I'm not going to give it away, but it's in your book. It's she goes over it in the intro, and it's an acronym, 4 different words that relate to design, and it just turns out that it's crap. So you'll actually click on the link there where it says A1, and you'll type your response in there and then submit it, and then I'll be able to take a look at that. So pretty easy week. The big thing is really going to be make sure you get the text, both text. Make sure you get InDesign installed and you can use it properly, or tap into that Adobe Creative Cloud. I'm curious to see how you folks get this. And then just go through the book, do the assignments, meet some people, and form your team. So there's a second part of that. I've got discussion 1. So over here in the discussion board, you can see I've got discussion 1, the interviews, and then I've just got discussion 1.5. That's your creative studio. So you're going to, as you go in to the forum, you're going to click on this create thread, and you're going to tell me the name of your creative studio, the name of your team, and then list the 3 members that are part of it with you. So hopefully this all makes sense. If it doesn't, just let me know, email me, text me, call me, and we'll work it out. We've got 8 or so days to do this. So hopefully that's ample time to work through any glitches, and just keep in touch with me.